Welcome to the Learn Languages podcast. In this episode, I want to share something very important: how I improved my English listening and how you can do it too. For many years, I thought my listening was terrible. I understood nothing when people spoke fast. I used to feel lost, frustrated, and embarrassed. But little by little, I discovered simple habits that completely changed everything. Today, I'll walk you through those steps, slowly, clearly, and with examples you can follow. So take a deep breath, relax, put your headphones on. The first and most important rule is, listen every single day, not once a week, not only when you have time, every day. Because your brain learns languages like it learns music, through sound, rhythm, and repetition. If you listen just 10 or 15 minutes daily, your ears become used to English sounds. You start recognizing words automatically, without translation. Think about it. A baby learns by listening for months before speaking. You need the same process. Try this. Every morning, listen to one short English podcast while you make your coffee or prepare breakfast. Don't force yourself to understand everything. Just let your ears get used to it. Listening daily builds a natural connection between you and the language. There are two types of listening: passive and active. Passive listening means listening while doing something else: cleaning, cooking, walking, or driving. It's easy and natural, and it keeps English inside your daily life. But if you only do passive listening, your progress will be slow. That's why you also need active listening. Active listening is when you focus 100% on what you hear. No distractions, no phone, no multitasking. You listen, you repeat, you imitate. For example, play one short sentence from a video or a podcast. Listen carefully, then pause. Try to repeat exactly what you heard. Repeat several times until you feel confident. This simple method trains your ears to catch details like pronunciation, stress, and rhythm. In this 1-hour session, we'll combine both: moments to relax and listen passively, and moments to focus actively. Now, in the next section, I'll show you how I used shadowing to improve both my listening and my speaking at the same time. One of the best techniques for active listening is called shadowing. Shadowing simply means listening and repeating almost at the same time, like a shadow following the speaker. The goal is not perfection, it's attention. When you shadow, your ears and your mouth start working together. You begin to catch small details that you never noticed before: the stress in a sentence, the music of the words, the natural flow of English. Even if you don't repeat out loud, just imagining the repetition in your mind helps you focus better. Shadowing trains both your listening and your speaking skills at the same time. You start hearing how native speakers really connect words, how want to becomes wanna, how going to becomes gonna. You notice pauses, intonation, and energy. And slowly, your brain begins to predict what comes next. That's the secret of fluency. Not memorizing words, but recognizing patterns automatically. I used to practice shadowing for just 10 minutes every day, and within 2 months, my listening improved more than in a full year of grammar lessons. But the key is choosing the right kind of content. Start with short, clear audios, like short podcasts, movie dialogues, or YouTube clips where the speaker talks naturally. Avoid robotic voices or overly scripted English. Real English has emotion, pauses, and variation. Try to listen to content that feels alive, something that makes you curious or inspired. Because if your heart enjoys it, your brain will remember it. Now, let's take a small break. Just you, your breath, and the sound of English. Close your eyes for a few seconds and focus on listening, not understanding every word. Feel the rhythm. Feel the sound. Imagine the meaning. Don't translate, just feel. This is real listening. English isn't just a language, it's music. When you train your ears to enjoy that music, you'll understand more than words. You'll understand intention, emotion, and connection. In the next part, I'll show you how movies, podcasts, and songs can help you train your ears in a natural and fun way. Now, let's talk about something that truly changed my English: listening to real content. Movies, podcasts, and songs. Textbooks are good, but they can't teach you how people really speak. Real content gives you living English, with emotion, rhythm, humor, and real-life speed. When I started watching movies in English, it felt impossible. I understood maybe 10%, but I kept watching, and little by little, my brain started connecting the sounds with meaning. It's like magic. One day, you just realize you're not translating anymore. You're understanding. Watching movies in English can be one of the most powerful tools for listening practice, but only if you do it the right way. Here's what I learned. First, don't start with complicated dramas or old movies. Begin with light, modern shows or movies where people speak clearly, like sitcoms, travel shows, or animations. Second, use subtitles strategically. The first time, watch with subtitles in your language to understand the story. The second time, switch to English subtitles to match the sound with the words. And finally, try watching small parts without subtitles. Just listen and see how much you can catch. This step-by-step approach trains your ears slowly but deeply.
And don't forget music. Songs are one of the most powerful listening tools in the world. Music connects words to emotions, and emotions help memory. When you sing a song in English, you're not just repeating words, you're training pronunciation, rhythm, and stress patterns. Choose slow songs first, ballads, pop, or acoustic music. Listen with lyrics and repeat small parts you like. Try to understand not just the meaning, but the feeling. Because when you feel something, you remember it forever. Music turns language into emotion, and emotion makes language unforgettable. So here's the truth, my friend. The best way to improve your English listening is not to study more, but to live in English as much as you can. Watch movies you love, listen to podcasts that inspire you, sing songs that move your heart. Make English a part of your world, not just a subject to learn. Because when English becomes part of your daily life, listening stops being hard and starts being natural. In the next part, we'll go deeper. I'll show you powerful techniques to stay focused while listening, and how to use subtitles, background sounds, and short repetitions to keep improving every single day. When it comes to listening, one of the biggest challenges is focus. Our minds are always busy, thinking, worrying, remembering. But to truly improve your English listening, you must learn to listen with presence. That means no multitasking, no background thoughts. Just you and the sound of English. Try this exercise. When you listen to someone speaking, don't think about the meaning. Just focus on the sound, the tone, the melody of the voice. This kind of deep listening trains your concentration like meditation. It makes your ears sharper and your mind calmer. Listening is not just a skill, it's a mental workout. Every time you focus on understanding English, your brain builds new connections. At first, it's tiring. You lose attention after 2 or 3 minutes, but that's completely normal. The secret is to increase your focus slowly. Listen for 3 minutes today. Tomorrow, 5. Next week, 10. Step by step, your attention becomes stronger. Listening is like training a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Now let's talk about subtitles, one of the most misunderstood tools in language learning. Many people think subtitles are bad, but the truth is, it depends on how you use them. When you're a beginner, subtitles are your friend. They help you connect the sound with the text. But when you become intermediate, you need to challenge your brain a little. Here's the smart way to do it. Watch a short video 3 times. First, with subtitles in your language to understand the story. Second, with English subtitles to match sound and spelling. Third, without subtitles to test what your ears remember. This method teaches your brain to hear before it reads, and that's how you start thinking in English. Another technique that helped me a lot is what I call micro-listening. It means focusing on very short moments, 10 to 20 seconds of audio. Instead of trying to understand everything at once, you repeat and analyze a tiny part. You can replay it several times, write what you hear, compare it with the transcript, and notice small sounds you missed. It's slow, but incredibly effective. Micro-listening trains your ears to catch details like connected speech, stress, and accent, those little things that make native English sound fast. The more details you notice, the more natural English will sound to you. Finally, remember this. Good listening is not about effort. It's about calm attention. Don't panic when you don't understand. Don't try to translate every word. Just stay relaxed. Let the words pass through you. With time, your brain will start to recognize patterns automatically. You'll begin to understand more without trying so hard. Listening is not only about ears, it's also about emotion, patience, and peace of mind. So be kind to yourself. Be patient with your progress. Every minute you spend listening is a step closer to fluency. In the next part, I'll share how to build a daily English listening routine, a system that fits your lifestyle and keeps your progress constant even when you're busy. So, let's take a moment to breathe and remember what we learned together today. Improving your English listening is not about being perfect. It's about connecting with the language, with the sounds, and with yourself. You learned that listening every day, even for just 10 minutes, trains your brain little by little. You discovered that shadowing and active listening help you pay attention to rhythm, emotion, and pronunciation. You learned how movies, podcasts, and songs can make English alive, how they teach you real vocabulary, real emotion, and real connection. And you learned that focus, calm, and patience are just as important as grammar or words. Listening is not a task. It's a journey. Every sound you hear brings you one step closer to fluency. Thank you so much for spending this hour with me. I hope you feel inspired to listen more every single day. If this episode helped you, share it with a friend who's learning English too. And don't forget to subscribe to the Learn Languages podcast for new weekly lessons, real English practice, and positive energy to keep you motivated. Keep listening, keep learning, and remember, your ears are the doorway to fluency. And this was the Learn Languages podcast. See you in the next episode.